Thank you all for having me. So my name's Max, I'm 21 years old, and for most of my life I lived in Auckland, New Zealand up until I was about 19 or 18. When I graduated high school, I moved away to Wellington to go study at Victoria University of Wellington. This was a big decision, but it was also a very valuable decision that I made, and I'm really happy I made it. The reason I moved was to gain an excellent experience of getting self-dependence, independence, and living in a new city. I made so many new friends, and I'm so happy with the decision that I made. So here I am today to talk about my experience in Victoria briefly, and why I think you guys should consider moving away to study at Victoria University of Wellington. In terms of the academic part of Victoria University of Wellington, because it is a university, that's really important, I had such a good experience. I think there's a misconception in New Zealand, and maybe other places, that university lecturers are really harsh, and they don't really care to help the students who need help. But that was exactly the opposite, as so many lecturers were so happy to have me in their office discussing the course content, and also helping me with the assignments, which I found tricky. Furthermore, performing well in courses and assignments at the university opens up more opportunities, such as landing jobs tutoring people, and also scholarship opportunities. For example, after doing well in a course in my second year, I was invited to have a job tutoring that course in my third year. So on to the quality of life and the social life you gain from moving away to university to Wellington. I think that's one of the best parts of it, because it's not all about university, it's also about creating your own life in a new city. In your first year of uni in Victoria, you'll usually go to halls of residence where you live on about maybe 8 or 10 floors of about 30 people your age, usually 18 or 19. This is a really good experience because it's almost impossible not to make friends, considering you're surrounded by people your age who all want to go socialize and make friends. It's also self-catered, so you don't have to make your own food, it's all made for you in a buffet style. This is great because it transitions you from living with your parents to living independently, which is really helpful. Furthermore, when you go into your second and third years, you'll have to flat with other students, or people who aren't students. This is a really good experience as it really gives you a lot of life skills, which I've taken away with me as I move away from university. So you also can make friends through working, and also just like talking to people in your classes. So it's such a good way to make lots of friends and get a good social group going away to Wellington for university. So many friends I've made from just complaining about courses and assignments that I have who sit next to me in my classes. And a lot of these friendships extend past just complaining about university. So overall, I'd strongly urge you guys to consider moving to Wellington and going to university. Such a good experience, it'll give you so many good life skills, and I could not recommend it enough.